Okay guys, so I'm installing a Intermatic, Intermatic T103 timer switch. And we just use this timer switch for running some lights. But I had to do my own research, but I couldn't find any videos really, just good videos on how to wire these up correctly. And so I just did some of my own research, and this is what I believe how they ought to be wired up. Kind of disclaimer here, like I'm not a professional, I'm just a do-it-yourselfer. So I also, if there are, some of you professionals out there, it would be good to, hear some feedback from you guys on, if I got all this right. But just trying to help people out with this. So these timer switches, I'm told, are capable of running either 120 or 240. And that was where a lot of the confusion was, where I was looking up information on how to wire these up, and that's kind of where a lot of the confusion comes in. I haven't finished the complete installation, so there's some things missing here. I just wanted to show the wiring really quick. So just to look in here real quick, I know it's a jumble of wires, but these wires here are coming in from my breaker box, and then these wires are going out to our lights. So coming in, I've got my neutral wires connected together with a branch going to this first screw. Okay, and this first screw is for like powering the gear mechanism in the timer switch itself. So for a 120 setup, you're connecting your two neutral wires, your white neutral wires, and then running a neutral to this first screw. The second screw is your black. You can see I got my black wire coming in that's from my breaker box, my panel. And then the third screw again is black wire, but that's black wire going out to your appliance, to your lights, your pump, whatever it is. And then all my greens are wired together and go up to the ground screw. Now this is where the confusion was for me. These final two screws over here are for if you were using 240. Basically you would have your red hot wires from your 240. It would all be the same here, but then you'd have that fourth wire, your red wire, and you'd have your wire going in here from your breaker box, and then coming out here, going to your appliance, your red wires. Again, that would be if you're doing 240. But this is just 120. So again, hopefully you can try to get as best a shot as I can here. Right here, I've got my wires coming from my breaker box, wires going to my appliance, and so neutral wires are just being connected with a leg going up to this first screw, and then my black wire coming from my breaker box is at this second screw. It's my hot feed, and then the hot black wire going to my appliance is at this third screw. And again, these two screws would be if you're using 240. So Intermatic T103, hope this is helpful. And like I said, you pros out there, if you guys got tips, whatever comments or snide remarks that you have, please feel free. I want to learn. So yeah, thanks.